Let's have a big hand for Gene and Paul Mahmoody of the Buffalo Area Chamber of Commerce. And they are talking cloud, attorney cloud, huh? Yeah, terrific. Well, that's about all the time we have for today.
Bill, could we sign off for you?
You know, that's amazing. I was just about to ask you if you would do that. Would you mind? Huh?
So remember, be good to each other.
And be good to Buffalo.
Ciao.
Ciao. With a little chalice. Perfect. How about it? Okay. We'll see you next week. Have a good weekend, okay? Bye-bye and ciao.
And we're cleared. Great show, Mr. Bittinger. Here are the cue cards for the promos.
No promos today, Woody. I can't do it, man.
Could
No
Gene
way.
and I take you to dinner?
Oh, Paul, I'd love that. But I gotta shoot these promos. This doggone showbiz, you know, it never stops. I'll tell you what, how about a little rain check? Maybe next week you call Woody. He's in charge of my social calendar. Okay? Will you do that?
Sure.
We'll get to... You promise?
Yes.
Okay, man. We'll see you.
Okay.
Okay, ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao. Okay. Bye-bye. So...
These are the guests for next Monday, Mr. B.
Okay. Hey, what a lineup. Return of the Snyder Poodles, wonderful, plus impressionist Gil Hopper. Who's he?
He's a painter.
Does impressions of painters? What does he do, Van Gogh jokes?
No, he's an impressionist painter. That's a style of painting.
What, do you think I didn't know that? Don't you know when you're the butt of a joke, Woody? Come on, man, think.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what the hell are you doing, Nudell?
Well, I'm spraying your bald spot. Unless you want the lights kicking off into the camera lens.
You do that. Will you give me a little warning?
Hey, no skin off my nose. Spraying Mr. Bittinger's bald spot.
Guy, Woody. Why don't I get any respect from him, huh?
Well, he did call you Mr. Bittinger. Oh, but I agree. You deserve more respect. I'll go give him a tongue lashing.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
Stan,
What's your name, Stan? What'd you think I was gonna call you?
you usually call me Steve
Steve?
or Stu.
So what's your problem? I mean, what's the conflict? I always liked you, man.
Want to go fishing this weekend?
Fishing. Wendy, hey, baby, how you doing? Who do you have there? Let me get back to you on that, okay?
Right.
Who's this?
Phil, this is Kathy Cabbage of the Buffalo Sentinel.
Buffalo Sentinel. I couldn't see you. You're in the dark back there. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Hi. Kathy's doing a feature article on the show, and she'd like to get some pictures.
Oh, great. What'd you have in mind? I can do the regular standard, like casual.
Actually, I'd like to get a picture of you and the whole staff, Bill.
The whole staff. Yeah. Now, see, this is creative journalism, Wendy. This is great. I'm afraid it's a little late for that, though, honey. I think the staff's already gone home.
Oh. No, they're still around. We can round them up. Woody, come on in. Nudell? Where's Nudell?
Yeah, okay.
Laura, come on and get
Everybody
the
then,
picture.
huh? Rusty, Eddie, come on up here. Laura, come up here, darling. Yeah, might as well get everybody in the world in a shot.
Bill.
Oh, yeah, you too. This is the big cheese around here. Can you believe that?
Here's that can of bald off you wanted for a weekend.
Bill, this isn't right.
Just a can of hairspray. What's the big deal?
Bill, I mean, I have to talk to you.
Wendy, come up here. Wendy, come here. Wendy, get out of the way. Right up here. Kathy, how's this with the two girls right here? And I'll be in the middle.
The girls are a little tall.
Tall girls, absolutely. Woody, get an orange box, stand up.
Bill, I have to talk to you. This is urgent. Bill, this is urgent. It's urgent.
Urgent? What is it? What? Spit it out.
I'd like to tell you this in private, Bill.
What, somebody die?
No,
What is it?
Bill, this is not the place.
This is the place, man. This is where I am. That makes it the place. What is it?
All right, Bill.
Bye, everybody.
Your show's been canceled.
What'd you say?
I said your show's been canceled.
So?
I'm sorry, I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you. Here, you made me. I just got this telegram from Wilkinson. He says, "Shub, cancel the Buffalo Bill show. Begin MASH reruns immediately."
What else does it say, Wendy?
Love to Catherine and the kids. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right.
I'll just put this back in the utility cabinet.
How could Wilkinson do that?
Maybe start.
Hey. Hey, everybody. Hey, what is this? Wendy, don't you cry. What's the big deal? Are we kidding? So the show's been canceled. So what?
Oh, you don't mean...
Jojo, hey, it had to end sometime. Wendy? as I'm concerned, I'm proud of the show. Proud as hell of it. Did something daring here. Something different. Broke some ground. Each one of you has to hitch your wagon to another star. As for me, the star your wagon has been hitched to. Before I make any significant career moves, I'll probably do a little traveling, get back to some charity work. God knows I miss that. Who knows, Stan? Maybe you and I can just take that fishing trip after all, huh?
Well, okay, but I got to be back on Monday, so maybe we better take 2 cars.
Yeah. Taking 2 cars. He'll be back. It's hysterical.
Okay, Rusty. But in the meantime, have those Cavalons shipped over to stage 4. Boy, it sure is a shame about the Buffalo Bill show being canceled, isn't it?
Yeah, Bernie, why don't I just wing into Gotham, huh? Little confab. All right, but I'm warning you, if you're talking about prime time, 5 nights a week, I won't take a nickel less than Donahue. Otherwise, I ankle and take that West Coast gig. Absolutely. Endorse a line of running shoes? All right, let me noodle that one, will you, Burns? Okay, man, we'll see you. Ciao. Man of wood, how are you?
Okay, Mr. V.
Good.
How was the south of France?
Huh?
Well, your phone message said you're going to the south of France.
Oh, yeah, no, I had to postpone that. Way too many career decisions here. I couldn't make it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Talk show on the West Coast, huh?
Well, I haven't really decided yet. I'll let you know, though, when I do.
Bill, I wish you'd stay here and fight this thing. Mr. Wilkinson's bound to see he's made a big mistake. I mean, your loyal fans can only take so much of Hawkeye and Trapper.
Alan Alda.
Yeah, and not to mention Hot Lips and Radar. Although Radar's kind of cute. I like Radar. Glasses, high little voice. Reminds me of somebody.
Yeah, Woody.
Yeah, Woody, that's who. Me. I hate him. I hate the whole outfit. I hope they die. But I love you, Bill.
I know.
And I just want you to know that if anything happens with this job offer, or if you simply decide to stay in Buffalo for a while, feel free to keep the apartment as long as you want. As you know, I own the building.
Among other things. The restaurant, your marina.
And the car dealership.
Car dealership.
Say, Bill, if you do decide to hang around Buffalo for a while and you'd like to try something different, just for a lark, there's a lot of money to be made selling Porsches and Audis.
Oh, no. No, Woody, thanks, but no thanks. I'll see you on the front page. Oh, come on, Bernie. The Dubuque Action News Team? Are you kidding me? I don't even know how to spell Dubuque. Don't spell it, Bernie. I don't want to know. Hold on a minute. Woody's Porsche Audi. Rudy speaking. Yeah, we got a 911 right up the boat from Stuttgart. It's orange. Interior's black or brown. I don't know. What difference does it make? Well, how about a 944 next to new? That's a dynamite dealer demo, about the same price. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to haggle over the phone. You want to buy a car, come in here. Don't ask for anybody else. You ask for Rudy. Yeah, Bernie, listen, man. I don't want to be a part of any Action News team at all. Do you understand that? And I certainly don't want to do the weather. I don't want to talk about it anymore, Bernie. do you want?
Well, you look very familiar.
No, I don't.
You used to sell RVs, didn't you?
Yeah, RVs. I used to sell RVs. What do you want?
Well, I'm supposed to talk to Dave.
Dave's dead.
He was gonna show me an Audi.
I'll show you an Audi. You want to move? An Audi gray. 4-cylinder, 5,000C or S, whatever they call it. Fuel injection. Get about 72 miles a gallon, 108 on the highway. Your mileage may differ.
Are you sure Dave's not just out
Hey,
to
man,
lunch?
forget about Dave, all right? Dave is gone. It's over with Dave. You want to buy a car or not? Buy a car, you kick the tires. Kick the tires, man. Kick the tires! Kick the fingers. Make them feel any better! How you doing, Stan?
Steve.
Karl, I'd like to have a word with you, please.
Yeah, sure. Let me just turn this down a little.
How about turning it off?
You mean all the way off?
All the way off,
Yeah,
Karl.
you know, I'm sorry. When that team of surgeons gets going, they're really quite amusing. You wanted to speak with me?
Yes, Karl, we do. We both do. Oh, yes, both of us, most definitely.
It's about Bill, isn't it?
How'd you guess?
Well, the new show you're directing, it's going so well, I figured it couldn't
Yes, Karl.
possibly...
Spotlight on meditation is a wonderful directing challenge. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
I'm glad you're happy about it. I know the Maharishi likes you very much. Wendy, how's everything with Buffalo cuisine?
Fine. Next week is casserole week. Monday we're featuring hamburger pie. Tuesday is macaroni and cheese. Wednesday is...
We're not here to talk about casseroles.
No, we're not. I just thought we were kind of segueing, into the other thing.
Yeah, me too. That's what I thought.
We want the Buffalo Bill show back on the air.
No segue there.
Look, I know how you both feel about Bill. And I have to admit, I feel just the opposite. Maybe it's just that I have a low threshold for pomposity and arrogance and selfishness and audacity, and well, there's no need to whip myself into a frenzy. The point is here, even if I wanted the Buffalo Bill show back, which, as I believe I've already clearly communicated, I don't. The whole issue of the Buffalo Bill show, it's out of my hands.
Well, thanks for hearing us.
Why, Karl?
Yeah, why, Karl?
Wendy, Jojo, you know I respect both of you very, very much for taking such a strong position on this thing, and I like you. I like you very much, you know. I like you very much. I like you both equally. But this is Mr. Wilkinson. Mr. Wilkinson. It's Mr. Wilkinson's decision. He's a businessman. Your personal feelings it's not gonna mean anything to him.
Would it mean anything to him if JoJo quit?
Please, let's not make idle threats here. Aren't we losing our perspective a little?
You know something, Karl? I think you're the one who's losing your perspective. At least the Buffalo Bill show was a living, breathing show that we were all involved in. And it sure as hell beats reruns, meditations, and casseroles.
Thanks very much for your time.
Well, I guess that's about it, Mr. Wilkinson. The quarterly report will be ready about the middle of next week.
All right, Shub, good meeting. Sounds like you're running a smooth ship. Give yourself a raise, regards to the missus, and I'll see you in 6 months or a year.
Great, Mr. Wilkinson. How's things with your other stations?
Really good. Little labor strife in Seattle, but Atlanta, Phoenix, and Detroit are fine. See you later.
Everything all right with your... Sporting teams?
Fabulous. The Jackals missed the playoffs, but the basketball team seems headed for another World's Championship. And the hockey franchise is in good shape. Is there anything else?
No. You know, there was that one other thing that I promised I'd bring up. But I think 6 months from now will be fine. I think next year will be fine.
Come on, man. What is it?
Well, you don't want Bill Bittinger back here at the station, do you?
Who?
No one. It's not important. Bye-bye.
Bittinger, the Buffalo Bill guy. I thought I canceled him.
Yeah, you did, and rightfully so, about a month ago. But there are some people around here that kind of like the guy. And there has been a certain amount of mail about the show. But I think I have to agree with you. There's no need to rock the boat.
Hell, Shub, you're the station manager. Do what you want. If Buffalo wants Bittinger back, Buffalo can have him.
Actually, most of the mail was neutral. Neutral to negative.
You decide, Shub. I'll see you later.
One letter was actually hostile. I mean, downright hostile.
Would you see if my Learjet's ready? I have to be at Canaveral before 7 in the morning. We have another satellite going up.
You know, musically enough, the MASH reruns are slightly higher now than Buffalo Bill ever.
I don't care, Karl. Do what you want. Vicky, on my way from Canaveral to the Cannes Film Festival, schedule a stop over in Atlanta. I better drop in on the ball team.
Hi, Mr. Shub.
Hi, Woody.
Something wrong, Mr. Shub?
No. Say, Woody, is Mr. Wilkinson's Learjet ready for takeoff?
Yes, sir. It's on the runway, and everybody's on the roof with confetti.
Say, Woody.
Yes, Mr. Shub?
Woody, how do you think things have been around here since Bill?
Boring.
Woody,
Yes, Mr. Shub?
you don't happen to know where Bill is now, do you?
Yes, sir. I do.
All right. Go ahead and tell me.
Rudy, you're new here, I realize that. That's no excuse for being surly with people cannot be pushed around. They're not going to go for that take it or leave it attitude. Dave, what about that deal you were supposed to close this morning? I thought some guy was coming in here to buy that gray Audi.
I don't know what happened, Merle. He never came back. But my wife called and said he sent a funeral wreath to the house.
All right, look, let's just say it's been an off month so far. Before Woody calls me on the carpet, I want to try a little incentive program. So whoever sells a new Audi gets this matching set of luggage in leather-like vinyl or mock suede. You sell any Porsche except for the 928, you will take home this dinette set.
We don't have a bill here, do we? Some guy wants to see Bill?
No, we don't have. Rudy, would you take care of him, please? Now, the 928s are good for the grand prize of patio furniture. Now, this includes a table, 4 chairs, 2 lounges, and an umbrella.
Could we trade the lounges for luggage?
Use Karl out down the block, Karl.
I'm not here to buy a car, Bill.
Well, this isn't the library, so what do you want?
Listen, Bill, if we're gonna start saying things we're gonna be sorry for later, let me be the first, okay? On behalf of Mr. Wilkinson and
You.
yeah, I would like to ask you if you would please consider returning to the Buffalo Bill show as early as Monday of next week.
Karl, the MASH reruns go down the tubes, is that it?
No, Bill, no. Fortunately, we were able to sell the MASH reruns to Channel 6. Unfortunately, they're going to be running them opposite you. Should you
Choose to come back, is that what you're trying to say? Well, I don't know, Karl. If I leave before the end of the month, I may blow a dinette set.
This is entirely up to you.
Okay, I'll come back. On one condition. That you don't tell anybody I've been working here doing research on a film project. Okay?
Word of honor.
I mean it, Karl.
Cross my heart.
Karl. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Rudy.
While it may seem that my motives for leaving the show were purely selfish, I want you to know that it was the most difficult decision I ever had to make in my life. Difficult because I felt like I was walking out on you. You people. I'm well aware of the special thing we have going here, you and I. The daily shot in the arm that you give me, I try to give you. I missed it. I hope you missed it too.
The man is amazing.
All your cards and
He
letters.
is truly
Promise you
amazing.
it's gonna be a year.
Yes, he is, isn't he? Welcome back, Buffalo Bill.
3 o'clock and all is well.
3 o'clock. Time to tune to Channel 6.
What's going on here? Just wait a minute. I'm being taken advantage of here. To stand up for myself.
I'll close the door.
Happens a lot in professional sports. Talented athlete who played brilliant years. Whoa.